Welcome to Enchanting Folktales. The story I'm about to tell you today is about Uzochi the dreamer. Once upon a time, in a small village called Umocha, there was a young girl named Uzochi. She was born into the family of Nnamdi and Ngozi. During Ngozi's pregnancy with her child, an old woman approached her and made a prophetic statement telling her that her child would follow God's path. True to the prophecy, when Uzochi was born, Ngozi and Nnamdi named their new child Uzochi. The name Uzochi means God's path, and this reflected the old woman prophecy. As Uzochi grew, she was always aware of her uniqueness and had never quite belonged with the other children in her village. While other children enjoyed playing with sand and dancing in the rain, she was more intrigued by the world around her. She would spend her days exploring the fields, observing insects and butterflies. Uzochi was only 5 years old when she started having vivid dreams. In her dreams, she saw things that were yet to happen. She would often wake up and tell her parents and neighbors about them. They were amazed by her prophetic dreams and started paying attention to her warnings. One day, Uzochi dreamt that a fire was going to break out in the village. She woke up in a fright and immediately ran to tell her parents. They quickly alerted the villagers, and from that day on, the villagers were very careful and observant. Eventually, there was a fire breakout, and since the villagers were already ready, they took out the fire before it would cause any serious damage. From that day on, the villagers started seeking out Uzochi whenever they had a problem. She would often dream about solutions to their problem and give them advice on how to deal with them. Her dreams were always accurate, and she became known as the dreamer of the village. One day, as Uzochi was wandering through the village paths, she came across a woman named Amarachi. Uzochi had a premonition and warned Amarachi that something unfortunate was going to happen to her family. Sadly, a few days later, Amarachi's child fell into a deep well, causing distress and sorrow among the villagers. Fortunately, the child was rescued and brought to the village doctor for treatment. However, Amarachi was not happy, so she started spreading rumors that Uzochi was a witch, and the villagers started to treat Uzochi differently after that incident. Some people forgot how she helped them through her dreams, and some accused her of being a witch. This ostracism and fear for Uzochi's safety prompted her parents, Nnamdi and Ngozi, to move away to another village. They wanted to protect their daughter from any harm that would come her way due to the superstition and unfounded accusation of the villagers. It was a difficult decision, but Nnamdi and Ngozi were determined to keep their little girl safe and happy. As Uzochi grew older, she became more guarded about sharing her prophetic dream with others. She feared that the villagers would continue to treat her like an outcast if they found out about her unique abilities. However, she continued to have these dreams and also honed her skills in interpreting them. One day, news reached the village that the king of the land had a dream that no one could interpret. He summoned all the wise men in his kingdom and beyond, but none of them could unravel the meaning of his dream. The king was so sad and distraught, and desperate for answers, he searched throughout the land for someone who could interpret his dream. Then he stumbled on someone who told him about a little girl quite long ago who could interpret dream. Then he sent his men to search for that girl. Eventually, they found her and told her that the king wanted to see her. Uzochi went to see the king despite her fears. When she got to the king was surprised to see her. He didn't expect a young girl like this could interpret his dream. Then she asked, "Dear king, you sent for me. And he replied, "Yes, I sent for you. Can you interpret my dream?" And she answered, "Yes, my lord." Then the king told her about his dreams. Despite her fears, she was compelled to help the king. She knew that she possessed a gift that could be of use in this situation. With heavy heart, she started to interpret his dream. Uzochi interpreted the king's dream with great accuracy, and what she said came to pass. The king was astounded and grateful for her help. And then, words of Uzochi's remarkable ability quickly spread out throughout the land, and the king made her his favorite counselor. People came from far and wide to seek her counsel. She became known as a wise woman and was respected by all. The villagers who once shunned her now sought her advice on various matters. Uzochi was finally able to embrace her unique talents and help those in need. She became a dream consultant and helped people understand the meaning of their dreams. Her wisdom and knowledge became highly sought after, and she became a respected member of the community. Eventually, Uzochi got married and had children of her own, but she never stopped dreaming. Her dreams continued to be a source of guidance and insight for her and the people around her. She became known as the mother of dreams and continued to help people understand the messages that their dreams were trying to convey. Years passed and Uzochi became an old woman. She had lived a long and fulfilling life, and her legacy lived on throughout. She was remembered all through the land, and especially those who she had touched. She had shown them that dreams could be a powerful tool for guardians, and that even a small child could make a big difference in the world. Did you learn any lesson from this story? If you did, let us know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, as this will help our channel grow. Thank you. Bye.